Main event time, the final qualifying match for the Magnificent 7 here on Defiant.
The following contest set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. It is a Magnificent 7 qualifier. Introducing first, hailing from the Netherlands, weighing in tonight 258 pounds. He is the marquee player, Jurn Simmons.
Well, tonight, our general manager, Stu Bennett, has found the same solution to two different problems. We saw that he's made the women's title match at Lights Out a triple threat match now. Millie McKenzie going to defend against Kaylee Ray and Sammy Jane. And the same solution to a problem presented to him by Zack Gibson. This match was going to be a chain reaction rematch between Jurn Simmons and Gabriel Kidd, but Gibson has talked his way into this. It is now a triple threat match to decide the 7th and final spot in the Magnificent 7.
Hey, there's three-way matches all over the place here. That doesn't bother Big Jurn Simmons, the marquee player. Boy, he looks ready for a fight, doesn't he?
Simmons with a point to prove against Gabriel Kidd after what happened to him at chain reaction, but now that unexpected third element in the mix in the form of Zack Gibson.
First and foremost, here comes Gabriel Kidd.
Introducing the second competitor from Nottinghamshire, weighing in tonight 208 pounds, Gabriel Kidd.
Gabriel Kidd, the former internet champion, now looking to make the step up, set his sights on the Defiant Championship, which he will be able to do, of course, if he becomes the #1 contender by virtue of winning that Magnificent 7 briefcase at Lights Out.
Well, look at this as well. On the back of Gabriel Kidd's trunks, a new message.
What does that say? Lifeboat man.
Lifeboat man. I mean, don't know what that means, but I have a hunch we'll find out very soon. Gabriel Kidd with a new attitude, perhaps. Here's the third element. Perhaps the most dangerous one.
Yeah, our man, by the way, who's getting a second chance. He's already lost a qualifying match against Primate in record time, it should be added. And now he's somehow talked his way into this second opportunity. Will Zack Gibson strike it lucky on the second time of asking?
Introducing the third and final competitor in this one-fall triple threat match, weighing in tonight 225 pounds. He says he is Liverpool's #1, Zack Gibson.
Zack Gibson claims he is not only Liverpool's #1, but soon to be Defiant's #1 as well. Well, if he's going to let his actions back up his words, he's going to have to do that by winning this qualifier and then winning the Magnificent 7, so he can then go on to get the Defiant title.
Oh, and the microphone not doing as Zack Gibson wants.
Gibson is furious. I don't know why he's blaming our ring announcer.
Kick him.
I am Liverpool's #1, Zack Gibson. Soon to be recognised as Defiant Wrestling's #1. Soon to be recognised as the UK's #1. And soon to be recognised as the world's #1. It is a joke, an absolute joke, that I even have to qualify for the marvellous Magnificent 7. Let alone that last time we were here, the Primate jumped me before the bell even rang, before I even took my jacket off. It's a joke. So yeah. Fool me once, shame on you.
Oh! Gibson gets taken down. Didn't get to finish his thought there, but fool me twice what?
Well, hit the deck.
Gibson's out cold. Very similar to what happened to him against Primate, and Says it's a joke he even has to qualify for the Magnificent Seven, does Gibson? Well, I think it's a joke. He's getting 2 opportunities. The bell's rung, we're underway, and Jurn Simmons forcing those shoulders into the midsection of Gabriel Kidd. Gibson's out cold. If either of these men can just pin him, then they're going to win this match early on.
Gabriel Kidd throwing Jurn Simmons outside the ring. Maybe should have tried to pin Zack Gibson. Gibson not having a lot of luck in this Magnificent Seven briefcase on, is he?
Yeah, well, the kid's still only 20 years of age, maybe inexperienced, so playing into that decision. He didn't notice that Gibson was lying prone there.
Well, look at the trunks of Gabriel Kidd, though. He's called Gabriel Kidd, but according to him, he's the lifeboat man. Man being the most powerful word.
He's no longer a kid. He's Gabriel. He's been able to achieve and score some incredible victories over the past year. Most notably, of course, that internet title win, which was against Cody Rhodes, of all people.
Well, we may need a lifeboat to save the aspirations of Zack Gibson, because it's not looking good right now.
Gibson, well, yeah, as you say, he's been completely out cold ever since getting taken out by Kidd at the start of this one.
I can't believe that Kidd and Simmons are outside the ring. One of these men should be inside trying to pin Gibson.
Gibson now is actually stirring.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, the opportunity may have gone. Kidd, though, is doing a lap of the ring here. Jurn Simmons in trouble. Oh, Gibson cuts him off.
Gibson taking off his ring jacket. All business. This is a second chance for Liverpool's #1.
Yeah, which he hasn't earned. I really don't understand this decision, but anyway, here we are.
What was the word you used earlier on? Wangled?
Yeah. I mean, he talked his way into it, essentially, didn't he?
Well, he might live to regret that. He's draped over that security barricade.
Here comes Kidd with the elbow across the thoracic area of the spine as Jurn Simmons then takes a boot to the face.
The marquee player becoming one with the people. Not in the way he might like. Big triple threat match here. Yeah. Deciding who gets into that Magnificent Seven match at Lights Out.
Against the odds, of course, Prince Amin claiming the 6th spot in that match earlier on this evening. Magnificent Seven match scheduled to take place in just 10 days' time in Leeds at Lights Out, March 19th. It's going to air on Access Defiant the following day, March 20th.
Did I imagine things, or did Martin Kirby ride out here on a trike?
He did. That did happen.
Well, thank God I'm not just seeing things.
Kidd looking maybe for a pile driver. In any case, he won't get to do it because Simmons comes in with that big boot. This big Dutchman looking for revenge against Kidd for what happened at Chain Reaction. Jeez. Spinning slam.
And look at this. Smart from Gibson.
Yeah, Gibson's going to try and steal it. 2 count kick out by Kidd.
Now that's what Kidd should have done earlier on in the match when he threw Jurn Simmons out of the ring. Go for the pinfall straight away.
Yeah, no disagreement there, but in any case, Gibson's going to go for the Shankly Gates.
If he locks that in, it's all over.
Well, except that, of course, you've got to remember there's a 3rd man in the match, and Gibson, before he tries to lock in a submission on anyone, needs to know where his other opponent is.
Oh, Gibson dropping to one knee. Doesn't want any of the marquee player.
Gibson trying to reason with Jurn Simmons.
2-on-1 is Gibson wants a little handicap action.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would trust Zack Gibson as a reliable ally.
Well, this spells trouble for Gabriel Kidd if Simmons and Gibson get on the same page. Oh!
Simmons with a boot to Gibson. Why would you? Why would you team with Zack Gibson?
That's what Simmons just said out loud.
Boot to the face, though, of Simmons by Kidd. Kidd is pounding away here at Simmons.
Whoa!
Kidd will get sent to the outside. And Gibson's going to try and steal it again. Once again, that same tactic by Gibson, nearly paying dividends, gets a 2.5 on Simmons.
And now look at this, Gabriel Kidd must get back into the mix before Gibson locks on the Shankly Gates.
That's the clothesline from Gibson, as exchange of forearms between Liverpool's #1 and this young man from Nottingham, Gabriel Kidd. Jurn Simmons, as I said, from the Netherlands.
And look at this, these big clotheslines from Kidd. Oh! Crack the code. Oh! Crack the skull of Zack Gibson.
Tip up by Simmons. Running kick from Kidd.
3 men down.
All 3 down, the final spot in that Magnificent 7 match on the line. We said Prince Amin already qualified, as has Joe Hendry, El Ligero, Rampage, Primate, and the wild card, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
You're going to have to keep reminding me that Prince Amin is actually in this match. I can't believe it.
I'm sure he'll keep reminding you. He's telling everyone.
Zack Gibson now looking to secure his spot in the Magnificent 7.
Gibson, that belly to back suplex. Gonna go for a pin again, but this time maybe, yeah, Kid's getting smart to this.
This is Kid's chance.
Kid, I think, was going to try for the pin, but Gibson was, rather Simmons, I should say, was getting back to his feet. Version of a tombstone pile driver, and he got it! Oh, Kid's won it! Kid's won it! My word!
Look at Gibson's face.
Gibson can't believe it.
Second chance. It's out the window.
There are no more chances.
Here is your winner and qualifying for the Magnificent 7, Gabriel Kidd.
Gabriel Kidd qualifies for the Magnificent 7. Zack Gibson cannot quite believe that even on the second time of asking, he has failed to make it.
Zack Gibson staring at his own hands now, questioning the referee, storming out here, but the big story is Gabriel Kidd qualifies for Lights Out.
Gabriel Kidd joins the other 6 names we mentioned. Kidd now just one step away from being the #1 contender for the Defiant title.